Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
The incoming chairperson of Sadc Chiefs of Police Subcommittee SAPICO, Mr. Vus Manoma Masango, the National Commissioner of Eswatini Police. I have also the honor to announce and recognize all the police chiefs present in this room. Just to mention, not in order of alphabet, Mr. Gil Famos da Silva, Commissioner Chief of Angola, Ms. Dina Mate, Commissioner of Police, Botswana, Mr. Manoma F. Masango, who is also the incoming chair already recognized from Eswatini, Boloto Masoso, Chief of Police, Lesotho, Mr. Joachim Adrian Siv, Commander General of Mozambican Republic Police, Mozambique, Major General A. Naida, Acting Inspector General of Police in Namibia, Lieutenant General P.P. Dipan, Acting National Commissioner of the Southern African Service, South Africa, Mr. Daniel Nyambambe, Deputy Commissioner of Police, representing the Inspector General of Tanzania, let me use this opportunity of honor, Mukhito, the Minister of Homeland. We are also honored by the President, Mr. Vades Akwiza, between Interpol and Sadc through SAPICO. In the same breath, I recognize the Sadc Secretariat, led by none other than the Director of the organ on politics, defense, and security affairs, Professor Kula Ishmael Teresani, for his consistent and reliable coordination and guidance. And not forgetting the Interpol Regional Bureau, Harare, where tireless operational backbone reminds us that security is not summoned by meetings and decisions alone. Rather, it is forged through relentless, patient action built day by day through the unwavering implementation of every regional strategy we come up with. Distinguished delegates, you will agree with me that our shared institution, the Chiefs of Police Subcommittee, SAPICO, is not there for convenience, but rather it is a cornerstone of regional cooperation, founded on one unshakable truth: no nation alone can stem the rising tide of transnational organized crime. Our charge as police chiefs in the Sadc region, therefore, is to strengthen regional policing, enhance coordination and intelligence sharing, as well as safeguard the peace, security, and stability of the Sadc region. As we discharge our collective mandate, let each one of us pause before the mirror and ask whether we have truly honored the deep aspiration of lasting peace and security for our region. Without doubt, regional policing is no ordinary supporting player in the theater of development. It is the very stage on which everything unfolds. So let us look deeply, speak honestly, and act decisively, for the architecture of our shared future depends on it. Distinguished delegates, we meet at a time when the shadows of criminality are constantly shifting. Though our region remains relatively peaceful, the threats before us are sophisticated, adaptive, and technologically embodied. Organized crime has sunk its roots deep into our communities, exploiting economic challenges, governance gaps, porous borders, and our limited capacity to respond. Fellow police chiefs, the 30th SAPICO Annual General Meeting held in Dar es Salaam, United Republic of Tanzania in June 2025, identified agent threats that still burn in our hands, even as we gather today. Chief among them is the cyber crime. Our digital transformation has opened doors of opportunities never imagined. But at the same time, it has brought to the fore challenges we were ill-prepared to unlock. Cyber criminals now wield malware and ransomware not only to steal money and data, but to enable drug trafficking, human trafficking, money laundering, and financial fraud. In the era of human trafficking and smuggling of migrants, economic hardship and displacement continue to push the vulnerable into the waiting nets of criminal networks. Every day we wait, lives are lost. On the same note, our region is both a market and a transit route for illicit drugs. And where drugs flow, weapons follow, and violence fester. The convergence of drug trafficking with firearms and financial crime demands intelligence-led coordinated responses, not silos. At the heart of this coordinated response lies the meeting of the Police Chiefs Subcommittee SAPICO and the Sadc Protocol against illicit drug trafficking, which compels us to cooperate as member states. When it comes to small firearms and light weapons, these are the enablers of cash in transit heist, carjackings, terrorism, and armed violence. They extend cycles of insecurity from one community to the next, one border to another. This calls for accelerated and full implementation of the Sadc protocol on the control of firearms and its amending agreement, which entered into force in 2023 and is designed to prevent and eradicate illicit arms proliferation, manufacturing, and trafficking in our region. Distinguished delegates, cross-border syndicates continue to drive motor vehicle theft across our region, whilst stock theft, now recognized as a priority transnational organized crime, continues to threaten livelihoods and food security for our communities across the region. This demands enhanced intelligence sharing, joint operations, and the broad use of modern technology. More so, attacks on power grids, water systems, and telecommunications continue to inflict severe economic harm, silently and systematically. The regional project on combating theft and vandalism of infrastructure and equipment, developed following the directive of the Ministerial Committee of the Sadc organ in July 2024, is timely and necessary. It must be implemented with urgency. Finally, let me say this clearly. To paralyze organized crime syndicates, we must follow the money. Financial intelligence must no longer be an afterthought. It must enter our investigations at the earliest possible moment to identify, preserve, and forfeit the proceeds of crime. When we strike at their wealth, we strike at their very heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenges before us are indeed formidable, daunting in their scale and complex. But let there be no doubt that we are determined to deal with this. Our determination, shared by every delegate in this room, is just as powerful and is just as unyielding. So let us not leave this gathering only with fine words or lofty promises. Let us depart instead with renewed fire in our hearts, a sense of purpose that transforms debate into action. Let us go forth and build a region where justice is no longer a distant dream or an abstract idea, but a daily, tangible reality for every citizen. Our region has demonstrated over its 46 years of existence that by working together, we can overcome all the challenges that seem insurmountable. I'm confident that this annual general meeting will move us closer to achieving a region that is peaceful, secure, and prosperous. With these remarks, distinguished delegates, I wish us all a constructive deliberations ahead. May our debates be frank, friendly. They will be challenging, but they have to remain respectful. And may they lay the groundwork not just for agreement, but for meaningful and lasting change. I thank you all for listening.
Distinguished police chiefs and all delegates, it is now my distinct honor and privilege to invite the guest of honor, Honorable Peter Mukhito, Minister of Homeland Security, to deliver his formal address to this assembly. Shall we all rise? Let's take our seats.
Your Excellency, Mr. Vadeshi Orukisa, Secretary General of Interpol, the outgoing chairperson of Sadc, Mr. Richard Chakpaleza Chikoko Luhanga, the Inspector General of the Malawi Police Service, Mr. Vuzi Manoma Masango, the incoming chairperson of Sadc and National Commissioner of the Royal Eswatini Police Service, distinguished police chiefs from Sadc member states, the Principal Secretary of the Ministry of Homeland Security in Malawi, Mrs. Linda Moyo, and the officials from your ministry, Professor Kula Ismail Telesane, Director of the Organ of Politics, Defense and Security Affairs, Mr. Selo Moriani, Head of Interpol Regional Bureau, Harare, Ms. Tanyane Gumede, Senior Officer Police, Sadc Secretariat, distinguished delegates and officials from Sadc member states, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a great honor and privilege to welcome you all to Malawi, the warm heart of Africa, for this important Sadc Chiefs of Police Subcommittee meeting. On behalf of His Excellency, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, President of the Republic of Malawi, the government and the people of Malawi, I extend our warmest welcome to all delegates gathered here today. Allow me to extend a special welcome to the Secretary General of Interpol, Your Excellency, Mr. Vadesh Urushiza. Your presence underscores the growing partnership between regional and global law enforcement institutions in addressing the complex security challenges of our time. Ladies and gentlemen, we meet at a time when transnational crime poses an increasing threat to the peace, security, and prosperity of our region. Drug trafficking, cybercrime, human trafficking, financial crime, wildlife crime, and terrorism. These threats know no borders. Criminal networks cooperate across countries and continents. Our response must therefore be even more united, coordinated, and determined. No nation can confront these challenges alone. The citizens of Southern Africa expect more than meetings and resolutions. They expect safety. They expect justice. They expect results. A mother in Lilongwe, a trader in Johannesburg, a farmer in Gaborone, a fisherman in Maputo, and a miner in Lubumbashi all share the same hope: to live in peace, to work in security, and to build a better future for their families. That responsibility rests upon all of us. Distinguished delegates, security remains the foundation of development. Without security, there can be no investment. Without security, there can be no economic growth. And without security, there can be no lasting peace. The work before you, therefore, not merely is administrative, it is essential to the future of our region. As chairperson of the Sadc organ on politics, defense, and security cooperation, Malawi remains committed to strengthening regional collaboration through intelligence sharing and joint operations, technical innovation, and capacity building. The challenges we face know no borders. Neither should our determination to defeat them. There is an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Sadc has demonstrated the power of going together. Through cooperation and partnership, our police services have made significant progress in protecting our people and combating organized crime. The task before us now is to deepen that cooperation and to build an even stronger regional security architecture. I wish to congratulate the outgoing chairperson, Inspector General Richard Chairperson Luhanga, for his exemplary leadership and dedicated service. Please also join me in thanking him for his contribution to regional policy cooperation. I also warmly congratulate the incoming chairperson, National Commissioner Vuzi Manoma Masango of the Royal Eswatini Police Service. Malawi looks forward to supporting you as you guide SAPCO into its next chapter, Ladies and gentlemen, the success of this meeting will not be measured by the number of documents produced. It will be measured by the impact of the decisions made, the crimes prevented, and the lives protected. Let us, therefore, leave this gathering more united, more determined, and more committed to securing a safer and more prosperous Southern Africa. It is now my honor and privilege to declare the SAPCO Chiefs of Police Subcommittee meeting officially open. May God bless the Republic of Malawi. May God bless the Southern Africa Development Community. And in the spirit of unity and diversity, let me say, zikomo kwambiri. Asante sana, ngiyabonga kikulu, kiale boga, muito obrigado, merci beaucoup. Together, we are one region, one people, and one future. I thank you. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Guest of honor, sir, distinguished delegates, we've now arrived at a moment of great symbolism and tradition. That's the handover ceremony of the SAPCO Sword of Honor. May I now invite the outgoing chairperson, Inspector General of the Malawi Police Service, Mr. Richard Chairperson Luhanga, and the incoming chairperson, National Commissioner Vusi Masango of Eswatini, to proceed to the handover area. Guest of honor, sir, the Sword of Honor represents not only authority, but the solemn duty, integrity, and collective resolve of our regional policing community. Guest of honor, sir, the handover taking place this morning signifies a peaceful and professional transition of power within Sadc region. May we all bear witness to this historic moment. Guest of honor, sir. This sword of honor has been transferred. Another loud applause for the new chairmanship. Congratulations, sir. Guest of honor, sir, may I now invite the new Sadc chairperson, National Commissioner Vus Manoma Masango of the Loyal Eswatini Police Service to deliver his acceptance speech. Chairperson, the floor is yours.
Director of Ceremonies, our distinguished guest, can you please allow me to write on the protocol that has already been established? It is with profound humility and a deep sense of responsibility that I stand before you today as I assume the chairpersonship of the Southern African Regional Police Chiefs Cooperation Organization, SAPCO. At the outset, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to the member states for the confidence and trust they have placed in the Royal Eswatini Police Service and me personally to lead this esteemed regional policing body during the coming term. Allow me to pay special tribute to the outgoing chairperson, the Inspector General of Police for the Republic of Malawi, my brother Richard Chikoko Luhanga, for his exemplary leadership, dedication, and unwavering commitment to advancing regional security cooperation. Under his stewardship, SAPCO continued to strengthen collaboration, information sharing, and joint operational initiatives aimed at combating transnational organized crime across our region. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the security challenges confronting our region today are increasingly sophisticated, interconnected, and transnational in nature. Criminal networks no longer respect national borders. They exploit technology, economic vulnerabilities, migration routes, and cyberspace to facilitate crimes such as human trafficking, cybercrime, drug trafficking, terrorism financing, money laundering, vehicle theft, wildlife crime, and fraudulent financial schemes. These evolving threats demand a collective response. No single police can effectively confront these challenges in isolation. Our strength lies in unity, cooperation, intelligence sharing, joint operations, and mutual trust among member states. As noted by renowned policing scholar Sir Robert Lee Peel, I quote, "The police are the public, and the public are the police," unquote. This principle extends beyond our national boundaries. In the SADC context, our collective responsibility is to safeguard the people of Southern Africa through collaborative policing and shared commitment to the rule of law. As a chairperson, I'm committed to advancing stronger partnerships amongst our member states and enhancing cooperation with strategic partners, including Interpol, the Sadc Secretariat, and other regional and international law enforcement agencies. Together, we can build resilient institutions capable of responding effectively to emerging security threats. Ladies and gentlemen, the recent experience of the Kingdom of Eswatini demonstrates the importance of regional cooperation in combating organized crime. Through intelligence-led operations and close collaboration with regional and international partners, law enforcement agencies in Eswatini recently arrested 135 individuals involved in a sophisticated unlawful gambling and cyber-enabled scam operation. The investigation revealed transnational criminal elements operating across borders, exploiting vulnerable individuals, and utilizing advanced technological platforms to facilitate criminal activities. This operation serves as a reminder that organized crime networks are becoming increasingly mobile and complex. It further underscores the critical importance of timely intelligence sharing, coordinated investigations, mutual legal assistance, and joint enforcement efforts among SADC member states. As I assume this responsibility, I pledge to work closely with all police chiefs to strengthen regional operational capabilities, promote professional policing standards, enhance capacity building, and support initiatives that improve public confidence in law enforcement institutions throughout the Sadc region. Let us continue to foster a culture of cooperation, solidarity, and collective responsibility. Together, we can create a safer and more secure Southern Africa where our citizens can live, work, and prosper without fear of crime. In conclusion, I once again thank the outgoing chairperson for his remarkable leadership and ensure all member states that the Royal Eswatini Police Service will serve this organization with dedication, impartiality, and commitment. May our deliberations during this 31st SADC Annual General Meeting be fruitful, and may they contribute meaningfully towards strengthening peace, security, and stability in our region. I thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson. Guest of honor, sir, we shall now proceed to the entrance, where a themed backdrop has been positioned for the official photograph. All police chiefs and delegation heads are requested to join the guest of honor and the chairman for this commemorative photograph. Protocol officers will provide further direction. Sir, after the group photograph, police chiefs and delegates will join you in the lobby where refreshments will be served. And after refreshments, the guest of honor will be seen off by the following: the chairperson of SADC, Director of Organ, Interpol Secretary General, immediate past Chairperson of Sadc, and Chairperson Permanent Coordinating Subcommittee. Immediately thereafter, a closed session of the Sadc Chiefs of Police Subcommittee will commence under the chairmanship of National Commissioner Vus Manoma Masango of the Loyal Eswatini Police Service. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the formal opening of the first annual general meeting of Sadc Chiefs of Police Subcommittee. Thank you for your attention and decorum. May we all rise as a guest of honor is leaving this room. Thank you. Shukran.
chifukwa maiko ambiri amadaliranso miyala ya mtengo wapatali kuti azipeza chuma chochuluka m'maiko mwawo, ndi anthu akamazimbesanso miyala imeneyi zipangisa kuti maiko aziluza ndalama zochuluka ndekuti chitukuko sichingapite patsogolo. Choncho iwo ngati director wamkulu wa komiti imeneyi yoyang'ana zachitetezo alonjeza kuti apanga support komiti ya akuluakulu a polisi imeneyi. Kuchoka pamenepo pene ndinakambira nthawi inake ndi mzanga Patrick Nkumbi kuti pabweranso General Secretary wa Interpol. Interpol tinatero kuti ndi chidule cha International Criminal Police Organization.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.